In a bold move that's sure to spark debate, Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood has declared war on last-minute legal claims that halt migrant deportations. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a necessary crackdown on abuse of the system, or a dangerous erosion of vulnerable individuals' rights? And this is the part most people miss: the fine line between protecting national borders and upholding humanitarian values. The issue came to a head this week when the deportation of an Eritrean man, part of the UK-France one-in, one-out migrant return scheme, was temporarily blocked by the High Court. Just hours before his scheduled flight, the man claimed to be a victim of modern slavery, a move Mahmood branded intolerable and vexatious. This case marks the first legal challenge to the controversial scheme, with the man's lawyers arguing he needed more time to present evidence of his alleged exploitation. Here's the kicker. If successful, this case could set a precedent for other migrants to use similar claims to delay or block their deportations. This raises serious questions about the scheme's effectiveness and the potential for unintended consequences. Remember the conservatives' Rwanda deportation policy? It was mired in legal challenges before being scrapped by Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Could history be repeating itself? The Home Office is fighting back, appealing the decision and reviewing the Modern Slavery Act to prevent misuse. They argue that delaying deportations not only undermines the scheme, but also encourages others to make similar last-minute claims, potentially increasing the dangerous small boat crossings the policy aims to deter. Mahmood's stance is clear. Migrants suddenly claiming modern slavery on the eve of removal, having never mentioned it before, make a mockery of our laws and this country's generosity. She vows to robustly defend the public's interest in court and secure the UK's borders at all costs. But is this approach too harsh? Critics argue that rushing deportations without thoroughly examining individual cases risks sending genuine victims of exploitation back to danger. The scheme's success hinges on finding a balance between efficiency and fairness, a delicate task for Mahmood, who inherits this policy from her predecessor, Yvette Cooper. The one-in, one-out deal, agreed upon in July, aims to curb record small boat crossings by returning asylum seekers to France in exchange for those approved to come to the UK. However, France's reported reluctance to accept large numbers of deportees and the recent empty flights cast doubt on the scheme's feasibility. As the first removals under the pilot scheme are expected this week, the outcome of this legal battle will be closely watched. So, what do you think? Is Mahmood's hardline approach justified, or does it go too far? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. This is a debate that needs your voice.